A Canadian man, Richard Verret, was sentenced to 57 months in prison for selling over 500,000 stolen gift cards and making over $800,000. But how did he get the gift cards? And where did he sell them? Let's go back to the beginning. Back in 2018, Richard realized that most gift cards have a pattern. When looking at the back of a couple of his own gift cards he had laying around, he realized that sometimes 4 or maybe 8 digits would be the same, and the rest would be different. Most gift cards use sequential numbering patterns, so all of the gift cards for a specific store follow the same pattern. Once he realized this, his mind started racing, thinking to himself, there must be some way to exploit this. He would start coding some sort of gift card generator, and not one of those scam ones you find all over YouTube. This would be the real thing. He would start small with just one company, see if this would really work. Can it really be this easy to steal hundreds of thousands of dollars of gift cards? Are they really this insecure? These questions he had would soon be answered. Once the generator was complete, it was time to test it. But first, a little bit about how it worked. Once you know the pattern of the gift card you're trying to attack, you would input it into the generator, and the bot would test millions of gift card variations using the sample pattern. Once the codes are generated, you are going to need to check them to see if they have money on them. Using the bot, you can access the company's website to check the gift card balance thousands at a time, and keep only the ones with money. At the time, most of these restaurants and stores had terrible security on these sites. No DDoS protection, no CAPTCHAs, no rate limiting. As long as you had the card number, you could check the balance. Later on, gift card sellers found a much easier method. Using Burp Intruder from the company Portswigger, which is actually a cybersecurity penetration testing company. The thieves could go directly to the company's gift card balance checking site, run the script there, and test their patterns all in the cloud. Using this method, you could run through 10,000 combinations in about 10 minutes. Now back to Richard, who was 35 at the time he started selling stolen gift cards. Rather than using the cards himself, or selling to a mainstream service like Raise, he thought to himself, if I sell these cards to other people, I cannot be traced. He decided that he would sell them on his own websites, one being Miami24k.com and the other being Miami.gift. And don't bother visiting these websites now as they are both thief. He would advertise his product through websites like Hackforms, Crack.io, Null.to, and Telegram. His website would feature over 520 restaurants and stores. He would sell the gift card for around 20% of the original value, depending on the value of the card. For example, if you wanted to buy a $100 Starbucks gift card, he would sell it for $20. Here are just a few of the gift cards he was selling. Stores like Champion, Starbucks, Dunkin', TGI Fridays, Taco Bell, HelloFresh, Jamba Juice, Car Toys, and many, many more. He would often accept Cash App, PayPal, and cryptocurrency as payment methods for the gift cards. Now, the PayPal and Cash Apps that he was using were burner accounts with fake companies linked to them. But personally, I think it's not a good idea to use something so traceable. Eventually, you would have to cash out the funds to your bank account. At its peak, he was selling thousands of gift cards per week, and he was making a lot of money. Now, once you have a card, how do you use it? When you bought a stolen gift card from Richard, you would get the number, and sometimes a PIN if necessary. You couldn't just walk into any store with a plain text code. Many stores would not accept that, or it would take way too long to read it out. The easiest method was to add the card to a gift card app. There's many apps on the App Store and the Google Play Store where you can add the gift code and it will generate a barcode that the cashier can scan. This was the easiest method to use the cards in store. The second method is much more difficult, but some people were buying blank cards and writing the code to the blank card to be able to swipe it, as some stores required and would not accept digital cards. And the best part is that these gift cards are nameless. The cashier does not know who owns it. As long as there was a balance, you could buy whatever you wanted. It is now 2022. The site has been running for 4 years with no problems, and Richard was making easy money, and he was not afraid to show it. In now deleted messages, he was showing off a new BMW with hundreds of dollars worth of Jamba Juice in the back seats, he bought using his own stolen gift cards. Little did he know, behind the scenes, the Middle District of Louisiana had spent over 2 years building a case against him, and were just waiting for the perfect moment to arrest him. On April 7th, 2022, Richard arrived at an airport in Orlando, Florida for a nice vacation coming from Canada. But once he got off the plane, he knew it was over. He was immediately arrested. At the time he was arrested, he had over $22 million worth of gift cards listed on the website. but nobody could buy them anymore. In September 2022, Richard pled guilty to 6 counts, including unauthorized solicitation of access devices and trafficking counterfeit access devices. Judge Shelley sentenced him to 57 months in prison, and he agreed to forfeit $812,983. After this came out, it became much harder to crack gift cards. The company's checking websites became much more secure with CAPTCHA and rate limiting, and many companies changed their gift card number to not follow one single pattern. Was Richard the only one selling stolen gift cards? No. But was he the biggest one on the ClearNet? Yes, he was. Will there be anything like the Miami store again? Probably not. When running websites like this, you have to think that eventually you will be caught. Running websites selling stolen gift cards on the ClearNet and accepting PayPal and Cash App is not a good combination for trying to hide. There were a few other people that got caught up in the scandal that were buying these gift cards and reselling them on eBay or other sites that were arrested. But that is the end of this story. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. This is my first video, so if you want more videos about scams and money, I'll be uploading at least once a week. Thank you, and goodbye for now.